Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today is all about the booty. So I'm going to show you guys a complete workout that is glute focused with obviously some legs in there. But these 5 or 6 exercises are exercises that I am finding right now to be the best exercises for me personally. For everyone who doesn't know, I normally train legs at least 2 times a week, maybe 3 times a week. So this is going to be an example of what I normally do whenever I am focusing on the glutes and my legs. So I want to make sure I share them with you. I'm going to explain the movements for you guys. I'm going to show you a glute activation warm-up that you can carry over into your leg day. So I'm going to start off with glute activation, and it is so important to warm up the muscles that you are about to work. So I normally spend about 10 minutes warming up just to make sure my glute muscles are completely activated, because a lot of times I just sit on it all day. Want to make sure they are completely fired up and ready to go to get the most out of my workouts. So I'm going to show you guys that and then move right into the workout. It is a lot of compound lifting today, but those are the best kind of exercises to do if you are trying to grow muscle. So I'm going to show you those glute activation exercises right now. Alright guys, so we are going to be starting this workout with glute activation, and like I was saying earlier, it is so important to make sure you are taking the time to warm up properly. So with this workout, I started with lateral banded squat walks, just walking side to side. I believe I did about 20 reps for this, but you want to just stay as low as you can in that squat and walk side to side here, really activating and squeezing those glute muscles the entire time. They should be burning by the time you finish those 20. And then moving into banded kickbacks. So you are going to do one leg at a time, keeping that band above your knees here and kicking that foot back and squeezing and contracting that glute muscle at the top. I usually like to hold it for about 2 to 3 seconds before bringing that leg back down. But I normally do about 10 to 12 on each leg. And then here I switch to the opposite leg, and you can see too, my foot is kind of angled outwards. That's just where I feel the most contact in my glutes. So I would play around with your foot a little bit to see and feel where you feel the most contact. That's going to be really important. You want to make sure you're taking the time to really squeeze those glute muscles to get them nice and fired up. And then we're going to be moving into bubble kicks. So these are honestly probably in my workout routine either as a warm-up or a finisher every single time. So these really target your glutes and they set them on fire. So I have a 5-pound dumbbell behind my knee there, and you can see I keep my foot flexed the entire movement. And I don't want to throw my whole body into it. I want to make sure I isolate my glute muscle and make sure I'm only using that to perform a circle with my leg. And I normally do about 10 on each side, and then I rest for about 30 seconds before moving into the next glute activation exercise. And then I'm going to put that band back on, and I'm going to go into clams. So if you have never done these before, I am just warning you, do not judge a book by its cover. These are so hard. So you're going to go on your side, start with those knees together and push them out, bringing that top knee up and separating it from the bottom knee and squeezing your glute muscle as tight as you can. You want to make sure that band is above your knee just because it brings more contact to your glute muscle, and this is going to work the outer glute muscle. Sumo deadlifts are one of my go-to exercises when it comes to booty building and building muscle and leg days and all of that. They are so good. So if you've never done them before, you are in a wide stance with your toes facing outwards, and you want to make sure your back is staying nice and straight. That bar should be staying as close to your body as possible, and your neck should be neutral with your spine. So don't be looking up on every rep. Keep that chest up and pull that weight in one consecutive movement, and you will be performing a sumo deadlift like a pro. So I'm really not over-exaggerating when I say glute bridges are honestly one of my favorite exercises right now. They are my go-to and probably in every single leg day workout. The contact that I feel in my glutes is unreal and on another level. So I've been incorporating them in every workout and I've been loving it. So with these, I really take my time, really focus on engaging my glutes and pausing at the top of the rep for about 2 seconds and then lowering that weight. I never let the weight hit the ground all the way. So I always have the weight in contact with my hips to make sure that I am never resting throughout every single rep. And then goblet squats. So with these, grab a heavy dumbbell, a heavy kettlebell, whatever you feel comfortable with, and hold that up by your chest. You're gonna sit back like you're sitting in a chair. Keep all your weights in your heels, and you're gonna squeeze your glutes the entire time. Yes, I'm talking about that ugly granny squeeze that you've probably seen before. You wanna make sure your glutes are staying activated throughout the entire rep. Moving into weighted lunges. So with these, I like to lean a little bit forward. That to me, I feel more contact in my hamstrings and my glutes that way. But you're just gonna do 10 slow and controlled pulses here. So try your best to grab some heavier dumbbells. Trust me, your legs are so much stronger than you might think. So with these, take your time, do not rush through them. I know they're an exercise you can rush through, but take your time with these because they burn like crazy. All right, so the final exercise in this workout is probably one of my staple moves in leg and booty day. Straight leg deadlifts are so good for your hamstrings and your glutes. If you do not do these yet, I would highly recommend putting them into your leg day. What you want to make sure you're doing is keeping those dumbbells as close to your body as possible and really contracting your glutes and your hamstrings the entire time. Make sure that back stays straight and your neck stays neutral to your spine. You don't want to be looking up because that's going to strain your neck. And you're going to want to put a slight bend in your legs for this exercise. Alright guys, that is the end of my workout. So just a tip, try to keep track of your weight throughout this workout and then just moving forward. It's so important to progress your weight as it gets easier and easier on you. Definitely challenge yourself because in order to gain muscle, you definitely need to challenge yourself and you need to increase your weight whenever you are doing exercises like these. Your legs are so much stronger than you think. So definitely push yourself and try to progress. I bet you anything you will surprise yourself. So, and make sure too that your form is seriously spot on because I would hate for you guys to get injured. So please pay attention when it comes to your form. It is so important. I do not want you guys to get injured. So I will see you guys next time. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so I know. If you have any questions, comments, anything, write it down below. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new to my channel. Alright guys, bye!